Should we watch Carney's Canada Day message?
Yeah, sure. Let me finish this off first, though, because people are just saying, look at Trump did more for Canada's economy by getting that tax axed than the Canadian politicians. So here's table salt. Dear Donald Trump, de facto Prime Minister of Canada, can you give Carney an ultimatum on the following items? Disband supply management, cut foreign aid to zero, balance the budget in 3 years, get rid of internet censorship laws, cut immigration to essential jobs that can be filled after 6 months of documented attempts, no path to citizenship for 10 years, 4 years in jail for fraud, mass deportation of those who do not follow our immigration laws, mass refugee reform, only for countries in active conflict where lives are at serious risk. I mean, that's a good start to the list, table saw, but we can add a whole bunch of stuff to that. I mean,
We could add some more to that.
Let's get into crime and drugs and resource extraction. I mean,
all right, let's jump. Let's see. I have not listened to this yet. So have you?
I think I might have heard clips from it because he's talking about how big it wasn't doom and gloom from what I heard. It was about how big and bold like Canada is going to be an economic superpower. I'm like, where's all this stuff coming from? Like, it sounds great, but I mean, put it into action, buddy.
158 years ago, a few provinces bet on a big idea, that they'd be stronger together than they ever could be apart.
We didn't bet on that, by the way. Saskatchewan, Alberta just got fucking bamboozled into the thing without a say.
They were right. They became a new federation that's now grown into our strong, bilingual, multicultural, ambitious country. A country built on the values of freedom, democracy, justice, generosity, and humility, because we know that we can always be better. Our story didn't begin at Confederation. For thousands of years, Indigenous peoples have called this land home. And our country's next chapter will be written together in true partnership with First Nations, Inuit, and Métis. Our shared history has been marked by inflection points, moments where Canada has had to step up. On the battlefields of Vimy Ridge in World War I, on the beaches of Normandy in World War II, and in the homes of Gander after the 9/11 terror attacks. Now we face another such moment. The world is changing. Old friendships are fraying. Our economy is being buffeted by a trade war we didn't start. Our values are being tested by attacks on democracy and freedoms that we must resist. As the world becomes more divided and dangerous, Canadians are uniting. Together, we will build one Canadian economy, connected by major projects, powered by Canadian energy, transformed by Canadian technology, and crafted by Canadian workers. Together, we're breaking down barriers across this country so you can buy Canadian everywhere and work anywhere. Together, we'll rebuild, rearm, and reinvest in our armed forces, because Canadian leadership is defined not only by the strength of our values, but also by the value of our strength. This is the greatest nation on earth. Together, we'll keep making it even better. Happy Canada Day.
It's really infuriating that they just blame the economy on Trump and the trade war. Like, you broke this country for 10 years. It was a disaster. And it's not any better, of course, but it's just so frustrating. That's the one thing I wish Trump wouldn't have, got Canada embroiled in all this. Because I think he's still, and I've never backed down on saying that he really wants Canada. He wants North America. Everybody's like, most of the influencers in Canada, Canadian YouTube media and all are saying, oh, he's not serious about that. He's just joking. No, he is serious. He wants to be king of North America. He wants Canada for many legitimate reasons.
King, baby.
Right? Don't you think?